Pumpdate. I'm really excited to be back. Sorry it's been so long. Also, a little bit of housework issues. I'm using my iPad to record this, and I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera because it's a bigger screen than my camera. I've decided to use this so I can use iMovie because Movie Maker is not working on my computer. But let's get started. So, Pumpdate. The last time I updated you all, it was 3 months. This is 5 months. Oh my gosh, 5 months. It was 5 months on December 22nd, so I'm a little late, but whatever. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I don't even know where to start. So, I started getting like crazy tight in my legs. You all know everything was going good, and I started getting crazy tight. I was falling multiple times, a day, and I had numerous falls, whatever. And I was really even struggling to get through therapy. My insurance decided to stop outpatient therapy because they said they weren't going to do any until my doctor got my legs under control, which was really frustrating. And also, I was kind of feeling this feeling of like being high, which is really strange. So I went in for a refill, and my doctor said, "Wonder if your catheter has a leak." And I was like, "I don't know, maybe it does." So what we did was we did a refill. Then she took me for x-rays. There was no kink or like separation from the pump in the catheter and everything. So she decided that we would do like a kind of like a spinal tap. So if you don't know, on your pump you have a port for your medicine, then you have the reservoir that goes directly to your catheter into your spine. So she pulled out of there, and there wasn't a blockage or anything. So she was like, "Megan, I don't know, what's wrong with you?" And if you wonder why I'm laughing, it's because at this point I have to laugh about it. I'm not going to be down about it. I'm not going to be sad about it. I'm just going to laugh because that's all I can do. So she was like, "I don't know, let's do a dye test and see, what happens." So a few weeks later, I go in for a dye test, and basically I lay on this table. They draw the baclofen out of the catheter through that little port I was talking about, and then they put the dye in there, and they can see on a screen if I have like a leak or whatever. There was no leak. Everything looked perfect. Well, we went back to her office, and she had talked to numerous doctors, and apparently I'm in the top 1%, everybody, 1% of the hardest person with a pump to treat. Of course, it's me. Why wouldn't it be? So we did that. We went back to her office, and she was like, "Man, there's only one other person at UK Hospital that's been through this, and it's like your body's had an adverse reaction to baclofen." So as we turned up the pump and we got to 1200, my body said nope and just tightened up and said, "We're not going to like baclofen anymore." So she was talking with the anesthesiologist, and now we're going to mix so baclofen and something else together to manage my pain and hopefully make my spasticity better, so walking will be better. However, this means that we had to turn my pump down to 600. So I've been dealing with a lot of pain as we're turning this pump down. I have not felt well, but luckily we got rid of the high feeling, so I don't feel high, so I feel like I can be a part of the world and participate in things and make videos. So we're turning my pump down slowly, and then on January 12th, I get a refill of baclofen and this new medicine. Because it's a mixture of the new medicine, we're going to want to do more refills, because when we turn up the medicine for the pain, we don't want the baclofen to go up too. Because when the baclofen goes up, my body hates that. So it's going to be this weird mixture of, I don't know what to expect. Also, this is just kind of something that they can't find any like medical journals on of somebody having this type of reaction. So they're actually going to use my case to write a medical journal, which I think is pretty cool because I think it'll help people, and that's what I want. Is if my struggle, battle can help someone else's battle be a little easier, then why not do that? So in this process, she has put me in an AFO on the right leg, and it's helping me walk, and it's helping with the falls a little bit. But I hate the AFO, obviously. Anybody that wears them, join the club. You know that we hate them. If you aren't aware of what an AFO is, go ahead and just type it into Google, and you'll kind of see what we're dealing with. Everybody's is custom made usually. So that covers everything up until now. However, January is a little unknown. I don't really know if I'm going to go back in for inpatient. I have had some pretty bad falls. I've got my elbow covered right now. I got rug burn really bad. I've had some falls that have been really close to being bad and dangerous. So I might be going inpatient for therapy when I get this new medicine. And honestly, I'm not disappointed about it. I think that if that's the way I can get therapy and that's the way I can get better quicker, then let's do it. I love my nurses and my nurse aides at Cardinal Hill. They're all wonderful. So I know them, and I love my doctor, but I think she knows that. So I'm not at all, worried about going back. I am wanting my pain under. It's really all I want right now. My pain's at like a 7, and it's not been this bad since before the pump. And I think right now the falls are pain related because I can't really explain why I fall at the times that I fall. They've all been kind of random, whereas before I can say, oh, my foot caught my other foot. But other than that, things have been okay. I mean, I'm happy. I'm kind of bummed out that this has been such a process, but it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? So, that's the update. I will say that if the people watching this haven't got their pump yet and they're in the process of figuring out if it's for them, do not base this off of what I just told you. This is, like I said, like a 1% thing, and I'm just lucky enough to fall in that 1%. You might not ever go through what I've just gone through at all. If you have a pump and you have gone through this, let me know in the comments. And not because, if you don't want to share personal detail, please don't. That, by all means, I understand. Just if you have, would you just let me know? Be like, hey, Megan, I've had a similar reaction. Just because I think it would be interesting for me to tell my doctor, oh, hey, this person, because it's been a process for both of us, and I think both of us are exhausted as far as Megan's pump goes. Always, I say this every single pump video. Remember that my experiences are different from anyone else's that, you might have, or, that you haven't had. Things are different. Everybody's pump experience is different. So please remember that I'm not a medical professional. I'm just sharing my experiences to help people. And like I said, this is my 5-month pump date, and 5 months in and things have been chaotic. Also, just a side note, when you get a pump, you're supposed to get like an ID card from Medtronic. I got my pump in July 22nd, 2015, and I've yet to get my ID card. Called them in, I think I called them in September. They said, oh, you'll get it in October. We had a printing issue. Just got off the phone with them today. They told me that they had a printing issue, and I would get them, in January. I told her, I was like, a woman told me that in October. I don't understand why it takes so long to print a card. I just think it's frustrating, you know. I have a temporary card, but it's not very durable and it's getting really bent up and everything. Anyway, that's a side note. Everything is going good except pain, so the only thing managing my pain right now is my TENS unit and heat. At least now I feel like leaving my house and being productive and doing things. As far as my job search, that's on hold because we don't know what to expect in the hospital. So that is what it is. That's my 5-month pump date. I don't know what else to add. I've pretty much covered it all. Thank you guys for watching. I really love making these pump dates because it's fun to look back. And I think after this video, I'll look back on the 3-month and be like, things were so good and I thought they were so bad. And things aren't bad right now. They're just very, very difficult. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know, Backlift and Pump people or people in general, I thought about doing like what was in my hospital bag when I go to the hospital, or things I purchased for after surgery, like things that are good to have. Let me know if you want to see that video below, because I think it would be really helpful to have some idea of, if you're getting ready to have a pump, what you should bring to the hospital. Let me know what you guys want to see. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.